The House of Mirth by Edith Wharton. The House of Mirth is a tragic novel that explores the life and societal pressures of Lily Bart, a beautiful but impoverished woman navigating the upper echelons of New York society in the late 19th century. Caught between her desire for luxury and the rigid expectations of her social class, Lily struggles to secure a wealthy husband while maintaining her dignity and independence. The novel delves into themes of wealth, social class, and the limited roles available to women, ultimately portraying the destructive consequences of a society obsessed with status and materialism. Let's deep dive into the book. Lily Bart's predicament. Lily Bart, a stunning and charming young woman, is introduced as she navigates the glittering social circles of New York's elite. Despite her beauty and social graces, Lily is financially dependent on her wealthy aunt, Mrs. Peniston, and faces immense pressure to marry a wealthy man to secure her future. Lily's internal conflict between her desire for luxury and her yearning for genuine love and independence sets the stage for her tragic journey. The marriage market. Lily's efforts to find a suitable husband are central to the novel. She contemplates various suitors, including Percy Gryce, a wealthy but dull bachelor who represents financial security. However, Lily's inability to suppress her true nature and conform to societal expectations sabotages her chances with Gryce. Her interactions with other potential suitors reveal the transactional nature of marriage within her social milieu, where love is often sacrificed for financial stability. Lawrence Selden's influence. Lawrence Selden, a lawyer and Lily's confidant, offers her a glimpse of a life beyond societal constraints. Selden's intellectual companionship and genuine affection for Lily contrast sharply with the materialistic world she inhabits. Despite their mutual attraction, Selden's limited means and Lily's fears of poverty prevent them from pursuing a romantic relationship. Their dynamic underscores the tension between societal expectations and personal fulfillment. Social intrigues and scandals. Lily becomes entangled in various social intrigues and scandals that tarnish her reputation. Her association with the morally dubious Gus Trenor, who lends her money with ulterior motives, leads to rumors and misunderstandings. Bertha Dorset, a spiteful socialite, further manipulates situations to undermine Lily. The constant scrutiny and judgment of high society highlight the precariousness of Lily's position and the fragility of her social standing. Mrs. Peniston's disapproval. Lily's aunt, Mrs. Peniston, disapproves of Lily's behavior and choices, particularly her accumulating debts and perceived impropriety. When Mrs. Peniston dies, she leaves Lily a meager inheritance, exacerbating Lily's financial woes. This turn of events signifies the loss of Lily's last financial safety net, pushing her further into desperation. The loss of social status. As Lily's debts mount and her reputation suffers, she is gradually ostracized from high society. Her former friends abandon her, and she faces increasing difficulty in maintaining her lifestyle. Lily's descent from social grace to isolation is marked by her inability to secure a wealthy marriage or a stable income. This decline illustrates the ruthless nature of social hierarchies and the precariousness of a woman's position in society. Employment and humiliation. Desperate to support herself, Lily attempts to find employment, first as a social secretary and later in a millinery shop. Her lack of practical skills and the indignities she endures in these positions emphasize the limited options available to women of her class. Lily's struggle to adapt to a working life highlights the societal barriers that confine women to specific roles and the harsh realities of economic dependency. Lily's final desperation. Lily's financial and social decline reaches a critical point as she becomes increasingly despondent and isolated. She receives an inheritance from a friend, but uses it to repay her debts, leaving her with little hope for the future. In a final act of desperation, Lily succumbs to the temptation of taking a sleeping draught, leading to her tragic death. Her demise underscores the devastating consequences of a society that values wealth and status over human compassion and individuality. Selden's reflection. In the aftermath of Lily's death, Lawrence Selden reflects on the societal forces that contributed to her downfall. He recognizes the role of rigid social structures and materialistic values in shaping Lily's fate. Selden's sorrow and regret for not being able to save Lily highlight the novel's critique of a society that traps individuals in a web of expectations and denies them the freedom to pursue authentic lives. Legacy and critique of society. The House of Mirth ends with a poignant commentary on the destructive power of societal norms and the limited opportunities for women to assert their independence. Lily Bart's tragic story serves as a critique of the superficial values and rigid hierarchies of early 20th century American society. The novel invites readers to question the cost of adhering to social conventions and the true meaning of success and fulfillment. Let's meet together the main characters of the book. Lily Bart, the novel's protagonist, is a beautiful and charming young woman who struggles to secure a wealthy husband while maintaining her dignity and independence. Her desire for luxury and her aversion to a loveless marriage create internal conflict and drive her actions. Lily's tragic journey highlights the limited roles available to women in her society and the destructive power of societal expectations. Lawrence Selden, a lawyer and Lily's confidant, offers her a glimpse of a life beyond societal constraints. Selden's intellectual companionship and genuine affection for Lily contrast sharply with the materialistic world she inhabits. Despite their mutual attraction, Selden's limited means and Lily's fears of poverty prevent them from pursuing a romantic relationship. Selden's reflections on Lily's fate underscore the novel's critique of social norms. Percy Gryce is a wealthy but dull bachelor who represents financial security for Lily. Despite his interest in her, Lily's inability to suppress her true nature and conform to societal expectations sabotages her chances with Gryce. His character illustrates the transactional nature of marriage within Lily's social milieu. Gus Trenor is a wealthy man who lends Lily money with ulterior motives, leading to rumors and misunderstandings. Trenor's manipulation of Lily and his expectations of repayment in the form of personal favors highlight the moral corruption and exploitation present in high society. Bertha Dorset is a spiteful socialite who manipulates situations to undermine Lily. Her actions contribute significantly to Lily's social downfall. Bertha's character embodies the malicious and judgmental nature of high society, where reputation and appearances are paramount. Mrs. Peniston, Lily's wealthy aunt, provides financial support but disapproves of Lily's behavior and choices. Her death and the meager inheritance she leaves exacerbate Lily's financial woes. Mrs. Peniston's character represents the older generation's rigid adherence to social norms and the lack of understanding of Lily's struggles. Rosedale is a wealthy businessman who initially seeks to marry Lily for her social connections. Despite his initial superficiality, Rosedale genuinely cares for Lily and offers her a chance at financial stability, which she ultimately rejects. His character challenges the social prejudices of the elite and highlights the complexities of social mobility. Let's explore together the main themes and concepts of the book. The constraints of social class. The novel explores the rigid class structures and the pressures they impose on individuals. Lily Bart's struggle to maintain her social standing while navigating the marriage market highlights the limited opportunities available to women of her class. The constraints of social class shape the character's actions and decisions, ultimately leading to Lily's downfall. The role of women in society. The House of Mirth examines the roles and expectations placed on women in early 20th century American society. Lily's predicament underscores the lack of agency and independence afforded to women, who are often valued for their beauty and social connections rather than their abilities or intellect. The novel critiques the societal norms that confine women to specific roles and limit their potential. The corrosive effects of wealth. Wealth and materialism are central themes in the novel, depicted as both desirable and corrupting. The pursuit of wealth influences characters' behavior and relationships, often leading to moral compromise and unhappiness. Lily's quest for financial security and her interactions with wealthy suitors reveal the corrosive effects of money on personal integrity and genuine connections. The power of gossip and reputation. The novel highlights the power of gossip and reputation in shaping individuals' lives. Lily's social standing is precarious, and rumors and scandals play a significant role in her downfall. The judgmental nature of high society and the rapid spread of gossip illustrate the vulnerability of individuals to public opinion and the devastating impact of social ostracism. The search for personal fulfillment. Lily's journey is marked by her search for personal fulfillment and meaning beyond societal expectations. Her interactions with Lawrence Selden and her moments of introspection reveal her desire for a life of authenticity and independence. The novel portrays the tension between societal conformity and the pursuit of individual happiness, ultimately suggesting that true fulfillment is elusive within rigid social structures. Let's talk about the author. Edith Wharton was an American novelist, short story writer, and designer known for her keen insights into the lives and morals of the American upper class. Born into a wealthy and socially prominent family, Wharton drew on her experiences to critique the rigid social structures and materialism of her time. Her most famous works include The Age of Innocence, which won the Pulitzer Prize, Ethan Frome, and The House of Mirth. Wharton's writing is characterized by its elegance, wit, and deep psychological insight, making her one of the most important literary figures of the early 20th century. Sincere thanks for watching. If you found this summary helpful, consider taking a moment to hit the subscribe button, like or share the video. If you have any feedbacks or book requests, make sure to leave a comment. Regardless, I wish you a great day.